Hi everybody. Today we're gonna read the part of the magic book. Okay, the first part of the secret trilogy, I believe, by Rhonda Byrne. Okay, so let's get started. By this means you will acquire the glory of the whole earth. The Emerald Tablet, circa 5000 to 3000 BC, dedicated to you. May the magic open up a new world for you and bring you joy for your entire existence. This is my intention for you and for the world. Acknowledgement. When I first sit down to write the book, the creation begins as a joyful yet solitary one. There is just the universe and me. Then gradually, the circle begins to widen, encompassing more and more people, all of whom contribute their expertise until finally you are holding the creation of a new book in your hands. The following people were part of the ever widened circle of creation that allowed the magic to reach you. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my daughter Sky, who worked tirelessly side by side with me editing, along with Josh Girl, who contributed his scientific knowledge and research skills to help me unite the discovery of science with the world of religion. Thanks to my editor, Cindy Black from Beyond Word, for her straightforward editing approach and popping questions would have made me a better writer. Thanks to Nick George for his creative vision, which captured the magic through the interior graphics and the front cover. To Shamus Horror and Carl Thornton at Gozer Media, thanks for the final products of the graphics and the layout of the book. Thanks to the secret team who helped me take a new book into the world and who are the backbone of my work, in particularly my sister Jane Giles, who heads up the entire publishing team, Andrea Keir, who heads up our colossal creative team, Paul Harrington, and my sister Glenda Bell, who team up with photographer Caffel Kilpatrick and the rest of our team to create the magical pictures in this book. And thanks to the other secret team members whose behind the scene work is invaluable. Donzak, Mark O'Connor, Mike Gardiner, Laurie Sarapo, Corey Johansson, Charlie, Peter Bond, and my daughter Haley. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my publishers, Atria Books and Simon Stutter, to Carolyn Rady, Judy Kerr, Darlene DeLille, Trina Fan, Jane Purvin, Kimberly Goldstein, and I so Sear. I am blessed to have such an amazing team of people. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Angel Martin Villazot for his spiritual guidance, love, and wisdom, to my sister Pauline Vernon and my dearest friends and family for their continued support and enthusiasm for my work, and with the deepest gratitude to those great human beings of centuries ago who discovered the truth of life and who left their written words so that we might discover them at exactly the right time. That indefinable, life-changing moment when we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Do you believe in magic? Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Raw Daw, 1916 to 1990, writer. Remember when you were a child and you looked at life in a total wonder and awe? Life was magical and exciting, and the smallest things were oddly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly flittering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth because it meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night, and you could count down the days to that magical night of Christmas. Even you had no idea how Santa Claus would get to every child in the world in one night. Somehow he did it, and he never let you down. Reindeer could fly. They were fairy in the garden. Pets were like people. Toys has personality. Dreams come true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy. Your imagination knew no limits, and you believed that life was magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us has had as children that everything is good, that every day promised more excitement and adventures, and that nothing could ever thwart our joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us. We become disillusioned, and the magic we once believed in as children faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why, as adults, we love to be around children, so that we can experience that feeling we once had, even if it's just for a moment. I'm here to tell you that the magic you once believed in is true, and it's the disillusioned adult perspective of life that is false. The magic of life is real, and it's as real as you are. In fact, life can be far more wondrous than you ever thought it was as a child, and more breathtaking, awe-inspiring, and exciting than anything you've seen before. When you know what to do to bring forth the magic, you will live the life of your dreams. Then you will wonder how you ever could have given up in believing in the magic of life. You may not see reindeer fly, but you will see the things you always wanted appearing before your eyes. And you will see the things you dreamed of for so long suddenly happening. You will never know exactly how everything weaves together for your dreams to come true, because magic works in an invisible realm, and that's the most thrilling part. Are you ready to experience the magic again? Are you ready to be filled with awe and wonder every day like when you were a child? Get ready for the magic. Our adventure begins 2,000 years ago, when life-changing knowledge was hidden within a sacred text. A great mystery is revealed. The following passages come from the Gospel of Matthew in the Holy Scriptures, and it has mystified, confused, and been misunderstood by many people over the century. Whoever had will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. You had to admit that when you read the passage, it appeared unjudged, and it seemed to be saying that the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. But there's a riddle to be solved in this passage, a mystery to uncover. And when you know it's a new world, it, it a new world. When you know it, a new world will have opened up for you. The answer to the mystery that had eluded so many centuries is in one hidden word: gratitude. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she had will be taken from him or her. By the revelation of one hidden word, a cryptic text is made crystal clear. 2,000 years have passed since the words were recorded, but they are as true today as they ever were. If you don't take the time to be grateful, you will never have more, and what you do, you will lose. And the promise of the magic that will happen with gratitude is in this word. If you're grateful, you will be given more, and you will have an abundance. From the Quran, the promise of gratitude is equally emphatic. And remember when God proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will give you more. But if you are ungrateful, verily, my punishment is indeed severe. It doesn't matter what religion you follow, or whether you're religious or not. These words from the Holy Scriptures and the Quran apply to you and your life. They are describing a fundamental law of science and of the universe. It's universal law. Gratitude operates through a universal law that governs your whole life. According to the law of attraction, which governs all the energy in our universe, from formation of an atom to the movement of the planet. Like attracts like. It's because of the law of attraction that the self every living creature are held together, as well as the sustaining every material object in your life. The law operates on your thoughts and feelings because they are energy too. So whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract to you. If you think I don't like my job, I haven't got enough money, I can find my perfect partner, I can pay my bill, I think I'm coming down with something. He or she doesn't appreciate me. I don't get along with my parents. My child is a problem. My life is a mess. Or my marriage is in trouble. Then you must attract more of those experiences. But if you think about what you're grateful for, like, I love my job, my family is very supportive, I had the best vacation, I feel amazing today, I got the biggest tax refund ever, or I had a great weekend camping with my son, and you sincerely feel the gratitude. The law of attraction says you must attract more of those things into your life. It works in the same way as metal being drawn to a magnet. Your gratitude is magnetic, and the more grateful you are, and the more gratitude you have, the more abundance you magnetize. It is the universal law. You have a heard saying like, whatever goes around comes around. You reap what you sow, or you get what you give. Well, although they say are describing the same law, and they're also describing a principle of the universe that the great scientist Sir Isaac Newton discovered. Newton's scientific discovery included the fundamental law of motion in the universe, one of which said every action always has an opposite and equal reaction. When you apply the idea of gratitude to Newton's law, it's saying every action of giving tends always cause an opposite reaction of receiving. And what you receive will always be equal to the amount of gratitude you've given. This means that the very action of gratitude sets off a reaction of receiving. And the more sincerely and the more deeply grateful you feel, in other words, the more gratitude you give, the more you will receive. You are the golden thread of gratitude, dating back thousands and thousands of years to the earliest recording of humankind. The power of gratitude was preached and practiced, and from this were passed on through the centuries, sweeping across the continents, permeating one civilization and culture to the next. The major religions are Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism always all have gratitude at their core. Muhammad said the gratitude for the abundance you receive is the best insurance that the abundance will continue. Buddha said that you have no cause for anything but gratitude and joy. Lao Tzu said, if you rejoice in the way things are, the whole world will belong to you. Krishna said that whatever he is offered, he accepts with joy. King David spoke of giving thanks to the whole world for everything between the heavens and the earth. And Jesus said thank you before he performed each miracle. From the Australian Aborigine to the African Maasai and Zulu, and from the American Navajo, Shawnee, and Cherokee to the Tahitian, Eskimo, and Maori. The practice of gratitude is at the very root of most indigenous traditions. When you arise in the morning, give thanks to the morning life for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving this, the fault lies with yourself. Take a seat, 1768 to 1813, Shawnee Native American leader. History is laden with famous figures who practiced gratitude and whose achievement put them among the greatest human beings who have ever lived. Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., the Dalai Lama, Leonardo da Vinci, Plato, Shakespeare, Aesop, Blake, Emerson, Dickens, Proust, Descartes, Lincoln, John Newton, Einstein, and many, many more. Albert Einstein's scientific discoveries changed the way we see the universe, and when asked about his monumental achievement, he spoke only of giving thanks to others. One of the most brilliant minds of all time thanks other people over 100 times a day for the work they have done. Is it any wonder that so many life mysteries were revealed to Albert Einstein? Is it any wonder that Albert Einstein made some of the greatest scientific discovery in history? He practiced gratitude every single day in his life, and in return, he received manifold of abundance. When Isaac Newton was asked how he has achieved the scientific discovery he made, he said that he stood on the shoulders of the giants. Isaac Newton, recently voted the greatest contributor to science and humankind, was also grateful to those men and women who lived before him. The scientists, philosophers, inventors, discoverers, and prophets, and prophet practice gratitude rep its result, and most were aware of its inherent power. Yet, still, gratitude power is unknown to most people today because to experience the magic of gratitude in your life, you have to practice it. My discovery. My story is a perfect example of what life is like when a person is known of gratitude and what happens when you make gratitude a part of your life. If I had been asked 6 years ago if I were a grateful person, I would have an answer. Yes, for sure, I am a grateful person. I say thank you when I receive gift, when someone opens the door for me, and when a person does something for me. The truth is, I was not a grateful person at all. I didn't know what being grateful really meant. And just saying the word thank you on the odd occasion certainly didn't make me a grateful person. My life without gratitude was pretty challenging. I was in debt and it was increasingly a little bit more every month. I worked really hard, but my finance never improved. In trying to keep up with the mounting debt and obligations, I was living with a continuous undercurrent of stress. My relationships swung like a pendulum from fair to distracted because I never seemed to have enough time for each person. While I was what would be termed healthy, I felt exhausted at the end of each day, and I always got my fair share of cold and the latest illness going around each season. I had moments of happiness when I went out with my friends or when I went on vacation, but then the reality of having to work harder to pay for those pleasures would swept over me. I wasn't living, I was surviving from day to day and from paycheck to paycheck. And I would no sooner solve one life problem than more problems would appear. But then something happened that would change everything in my life from that day forward. I discovered a secret of life. And as a result of my discovery, one of the things I began to do was practice gratitude each day. As a result of this, everything in my life changed. And the more I practiced gratitude, the more miraculous were the results. My life truly became magical. For the first time in my life, I became debt free. And shortly after that, I had all the money I needed to do whatever I wanted. Problems in my relationships, work, and health disappeared. And instead of facing daily after school, my days become filled with one good thing after another. My health and energy increased dramatically, and I feel better than I had in my 20s. My relationships become much more meaningful, and I enjoy more good times with my family and friends in just a few months than I had in all the previous years. More than anything else, I feel happier than I thought it were possible to feel. I was blissfully happy, the happiest I have ever been. Gratitude changed me, and my whole life magically changed. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your current circumstance, the magic of gratitude will change your entire life. I have received letters from thousands of people in the worst imagination situations who have changed their life completely by practicing gratitude. I have seen miracles take place in health where there was seemed to be no hope. I have seen marriage saved and broken relationships transform into magnificent relationships. I have seen those in total poverty become prosperous, and have seen people in depression catapult into joyful and fulfilling lives. Gratitude can magically turn your relationship into joyful and meaningful relationship, no matter what state they are in now. Gratitude can miraculously make you more prosperous so that you have the money you need to do the thing you want to. It will increase your health and bring a level of happiness beyond what you ever felt before. Gratitude work its magic to accelerate your career, increase success, and bring about your dream work and your dream job and whatever it is you want to do. In fact, whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have, gratitude is the way to receive it. The magical power of gratitude turns your life into gold. As you practice gratitude, you will understand why particular things in your life may have gone wrong and why some things may have been missing from your life. As you make gratitude a way of life, you will wake up each morning so excited to be alive. You will find yourself completely in love with life. Everything will seem effortless. You will feel like as light as feather and happier than you ever felt before. While challenging may come, you will know how to overcome them and learn from them. Every day will be magical. Every day will be filled with far more magic than when you were a child. Is your life magical? You can tell right now how much you have actually used gratitude in your life. Just take a look at all the major areas in your life: money, health, happiness, career, home, and relationship. The areas of your life that are abundant and wonderful are where you have used gratitude and are experiencing the magic as a result. Any area that are not abundant and wonderful are due to a lack of gratitude. It's a simple fact. When you're not grateful, you cannot receive more in return. You stop the magic from continuing in your life. When you're not grateful, you stop the flow of better health, better relationships, more joy, more money, and the advancement of your job, career, and business. To receive, you have to give. It's the law. Gratitude is giving thanks, and without it, you cut yourself from the magic and from receiving everything you want in life. The bottom line of ungratefulness is that when we're not grateful, we're taking things in our life for granted. When we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking from ourselves. The law of attraction says that life attracts life. So if we take something for granted, we will be taken from as a result. Remember, whomever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. Most certainly, you have been grateful at various times in your life, but to see the measure and cost of radical change in your current circumstance, you will have to practice gratitude and make it your new way of life. The magic formula. Knowledge is treasure, but practice is the key to it. IBM, Cador, or Mercadilla, 1332-1406, Scholar and Statement. Ancient myth and legend state that to bring forth magic, a person must say the magic words. Bringing forth magic from gratitude word in the same way. And first, you must say the magic word, thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how important the word thank you for your life. To live in gratitude, to experience the magic in your life. Thank you must become the two words you deliberately say and feel more than any other word. They need to become your identity. Thank you is the bridge from where you are now to the life of your dream. The magic formula. 1. Deliberately think and say the magic word thank you. 2. The more you deliberately think and say the word thank you, the more gratitude you feel. The more gratitude you deliberately think and feel, the more abundance you receive. Gratitude is a feeling. So the ultimate aim is in practicing gratitude to deliberately feel it as much as you can, because it's the force of your feeling that accelerates the magic in your life. Newton's law is 1 for 1. What you give, you receive equally. That means that if you increase your feeling of gratitude, the reserve in your life will expand to be equal to your feeling. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change. When you discover how little practice it takes, how easy it is to incorporate gratitude into your daily life, and when you see the magical results for yourself, you will never want to return to the life you used to live. If you practice gratitude a little, your life will change a little. If you practice gratitude a lot every day, your life will change dramatically and in ways that you can hardly imagine. Thank you for listening to me today. It's instead of 1 to 17, we actually reading to 1 to 19, which is wonderful. I've been reading this book for a while, but I think it's also been a while since I last read it, so it's just wonderful to reread it again. And I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be able to read it by myself, to think about it and to record it. And thanks Zoom for offering me the platform to record it. And if you are listening to my reading today, thank you so much for listening. And I hope that you will be able to practice gratitude with me and starting this journey with me. Thank you so much, and you all have a beautiful day. See you, okay?